guys are a couple degrees warmer than us yesterday. I'm not sure about today, but such a beautiful day down here. There is not hardly a breeze blowing, so I'm going to head out to the RC flying field this morning. So if my buddy Joe up there in Akron, BQX, is listening, I'll let him know I'm headed to the field. I'd like to, wish I lived a lot closer to Joe so he could teach me good flying skills there. Okay, Jim, enough from me. Back to you, WHAAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Ron. Well, I never did get into the RC. Mine was always U-control. And I was pretty good. I could make a loop. But a lot of my loops were only half loops. You know, it would start on one side, and I would start the loop, and the other half of the loop was under the ice. So I only made it to the top of the ice. I'd put it on the up control. It would go up over my head and straight into the ground on the other side. Sometimes. Now, sometimes I would make it, and I'd make a complete loop. But we flew off the ice at the winter time out there at Portage Lakes. We just scoop out a place and get out there. But man, starting them things up with gloves on, you know, and if you don't hit that prop just right and it runs around, hits your finger, it hurts twice as bad in the winter. All righty, Rod. Well, you tell them all up there that we said howdy, howdy. And K9LUCY, and of course the kids. Stay safe, stay well. All righty. Well, now let's go up to Ray and Fred and see if their walk is all over with. K5CFY, WB8VMW.
B8 VMW, K5CFY. Good morning, Jim, and all the other netizens out there. Good to hear everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. We're 77 degrees, and the dew point is 79 with a 91% humidity, so it's pretty yucky outside. But we went for a long walk today. Matter of fact, we just got back about 4 minutes ago. So Fred's already on the couch asleep, so there you go. Jim, thanks for being there for us. Good to hear everybody out there. Hope everybody has a great day. 73, K5CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, you know, you be careful now. Old Fred's getting old. You know, you got to be careful with that old duffer. And he's got 4 legs, and you got 2. So take it easy on Fred. You know. All righty. Well, now I think I got everybody except for LJ. I missed him yesterday. I run out of time. KB8LJ, WB8BMW. I got time this morning, LJ.
WB8 BMW from KB8LJ. Well, I was not around yesterday morning because I was running around on a bunch of different things, but hopefully this morning things will be a little bit saner. Had kind of an interesting experience. I had to go to a doctor's appointment over in Avon, and then I went out to Costco, and on the way from the doctor to Costco, went past Batiti's Garden Center, and I'll tell you that is one impressive business operation, because the amount of capital that he has invested in it is absolutely phenomenal, and it's I walked in the door with a rather unusual problem, and I found a kid that was working there, and he was just a kid too, and I asked him about the problem, which was how to get rid of carpenter ants, and did they have anything for it, and he said yeah, and he had gave me advice, and he knew what he was talking about. And then I asked him, well, how do I get rid of English ivy? I've got a bunch of it, and you put a standard weed killer on it, and it just eats it up like candy. And he came up with some suggestions that really made sense. He said, yeah, I know, English ivy's nasty stuff. So I was pretty impressed with the fact that he looked like he was just a kid fresh out of high school, but he knew his stuff. So it's KB8LJ, back to net.
Yeah, I've met people like that. Well, they take their business seriously. There was a young lady out at Copley Feed, and I went out there, and I had this here ivy of some kind, and I says, I got something that is just tearing up my backyard. And I took it out, and I showed it to her, and she says, Creeping Charlie. Yeah, we can fix that. So she went in there, and she picked out this stuff, and she says, right here, she says, what you do is you just walk around, and when you see a string of that, you just squirt a little bit on it, and just do that, say, every day for about 3 weeks, and you'll get rid of it, but it will come back, and you just got to keep after it. All righty, LJ, you take care, and I'm glad I got to get around to you today. All righty, well, now we'll get Fred in here and see if he can take it over, because I haven't made a mess of it too bad yet this morning. WAAKOC, WB8VMW is looking, and it is now 7 o'clock, and it's officially the Barometer Net. You there, Fred?
W8WKY. This is WA8KOC, and I'm here calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. Today's June 9th, 2026. This edition of the net is brought to you on Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's W8WKY repeater, and its location is in Doylestown, Ohio, and the frequency you're monitoring is 147 Mark 390 megahertz. And to transmit on this repeater, you'll need the CTCSS code of 114 Mark 8. This is a control net. All traffic shall pass through net control. Emergency can break in as required. My name is Fred. My call sign is WA8KOC, and once again, I'm here showing up like a bad penny. Good morning, Jim. How are you feeling this morning? And thanks for being here doing the pre-net. We sincerely appreciate it. WB8VMW from WA8KOC.
Well, good morning, Bad Penny, and that is absolutely a false statement. Yeah, I'm like a wart on the elbow, but you're like a brand new penny, Always bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good crowd out there. I'm missing a couple, JJ and let me see, it was JJ and Chris. Didn't check in. Hopefully they're just oversleeping. That's okay. And everything else seems like it's in pretty good shape. So I'll turn it over to you, Fred, and you can line them up and make it all official. And hopefully everybody out there listening, if you're just listening, key up sometime. Get your license, key up, and get into Melee. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of good people out there. And it's a cheap hobby if you want it to be a good cheap hobby. And it could be expensive if you really want to get up over your eyeballs in it. I've been both ways. I got in it cheap. I went way too deep, and then I slacked off a little bit. And now I'm just having fun, and it's great. So, Fred, before I tell a lie and Bill jumps on me, I'll turn it back to you. WB8VMW.
Jim is totally truthful about having fun. We have humor. We have history. We have camaraderie. And often we tell white little lies that our friends can come back on us with and hit us. Right, Bill, if you're listening? Jim, thank you for doing the pre-net. I assume you were talking about N9TN and KE8MMY. Perhaps they will come in and join in on the net with us this morning. But it's good to hear you, and you do a great job. Take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday, Jim. 7-3. Anyone who'd like to check in on the Barometer Net this morning, short time, mobile, or an Outlander, good morning, everybody. WA8KOC is looking for your check-in.
Yes. Bob, you can tell more.
We just had a station check-in, and it was all covered with garble. If that station could please re-identify, maybe up the power. Did anyone else happen to copy this call sign?
I just heard Uniontown, Fred. That's it.
I think I'm going to look back on my records and see if I can get that. I think it might be Bob over in Uniontown. Anyone else that would like to check in? Good morning.
Sir, Mike. Kilo Echo 8 Oscar Whiskey X-ray KE8OWX. I'll be in and out, Fred.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India. Phil, good morning, Fred. I'll be in and out.
This is Kilo Delta 8 Hotel Alpha Golf KD8HAG. Tim, I'm mobile. I'll be in and out.
Whiskey 8 Sarah Tango Uniforms 2 Chardon, Ohio, Mobile.
Alpha 8 Charlie Tango Craig Mobile short time.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia. Good morning.
KD8 ZSH Randy and Akron in and out this morning.
Here is Whiskey 8 Delta Echo Charlie Mobile. The name here is Matt. Mike Alpha Tango Tango Nashville will be mobile short time.
Matt, can I get your call sign once again? It might be W8 something.
Absolutely. Good morning. Whiskey 8 Delta Echo Charlie. Whiskey 8 December. Over.
Matt, I apologize. I had it right on the tip of my tongue, but I just couldn't pull it out. I'll be right back to you because you're short time. Anyone else for this round?
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Oscar Golf KF8 EOG Pete in and out.
I don't know if you heard me or not, Fred. Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, short time.
Morning, Fred. KSFTV. Put me at the bottom of your feet for this run.
Short time.
I'm going to have to hold it up right there.
PM, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf Mike, Matt and Lorraine. Good morning, Fred. Put me at the back of the bus.
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar EB8MO. Good morning, Fred.
All right, I'm going to have to hold it up right there. We have some collisions, but I think I picked everybody out. We've got mobiles, we've got short timers. I want to make sure I get everybody in here. Recognizing the in and out stations first, my buddy Thomas, KE8OWX. Thomas, thanks for checking in. I got you marked in and out. You take care of yourself, pal. K8PMI, our Vice President, Phil. Phil, good morning. If you're still listening, you have a terrific Tuesday. KD8HHE, Tim was mobile, in and out. Thanks, Tim. KD8ZSH, my pal Randy over in Ellett, he was also in and out this morning. Randy, thanks for checking in. Hopefully you're still listening. KF8EOG, Pete out in Leroy Township was in and out also. Pete, thanks. Take care of yourself. And 7-3. Getting to the mobiles. KD8VMM. Brian, good morning. I'm handing it off to you. And Andy, I'm going to put you on deck. And we'll get to Nick because he's short time and he has probably some announcements. I did forget to mention that Jerry, KC8HTP, will be running the net this evening at 8 p.m. Brian, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Fred. Everybody on the net. 71 degrees this morning, quite muggy. Just heading north to his job. And mostly cloudy skies, broken. Let's get some thunderstorms this afternoon. Be careful. That's about all that's going on, so careful out there. It's pretty warm. Pretty plenty warm. Have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow. KVMM.
Thanks for joining in with us this morning, Brian. I will look forward to talking to you tomorrow. I hope you have a terrific Tuesday. Try and stay cool, man. It's going to be hot, humid next couple days with rain and high humidity. 7-3. Let me see here. Andy, AB8MO. Sounded like you were mobile, so I'm taking you in here. Good morning.
You could put me further down the list. I got a little bit of time. Get the mobiles there. I'm not mobile at the moment, but I will be soon. AB8MO.
W8WKY.
Okay, Andy, thanks. Appreciate that. We've got mobiles in here. Let's see. W8STU. Stu, I got you. And Craig, Brother Craig, you're on deck. Stu, good morning. WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred and the rest of the net. Andrew, and I heard Pete in there. Nice to hear everybody this morning. Beautiful morning, 74 degrees, even though it looks like it might try to rain here. Up ahead of me, southbound here, it looks a little rainy. But, it's a good day because the good Lord woke me up again. And Breeze Shooters is coming quick. Got a 4-day weekend, so that's exciting. And we'll be doing some housework and yard work this 4-day weekend coming up, so I'll be busy. But I'm going to try to make the time to go to Breeze Shooters. Haven't been there in a long time, so that's going to be exciting. But 74 degrees at the moment. With that, I'll say 73. A big 8 to ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control, WSU.
W8STU from W8KOC in the Barometer Net. All right. Stu, thanks for checking in. I hope you enjoy Breeze Shooters. Probably get a chance to say good morning to you again tomorrow. But if I don't, enjoy Breeze Shooters. I was out on Lake Erie. Started fishing at 7:30 in the morning. By 9:10, we all had our limit. Limited out on walleye. It was a great day yesterday. And I'm bushed today. Don't let Jim think that he thinks I'm going to have bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and right on top of everything. Maybe not. A8CT, Brother Craig, take it away. Good morning. How are you? And Matt, W8DEC, you'll be on deck. Morning, Craig.
WA8KOC, good morning, Brother Fred. It is a humid morning. I tell you, temperature's not bad. I'm showing 73 temperature-wise, but that humidity, oh my! Once that temperature starts climbing up, it's going to be an interesting day. And you got a list going, so I'm going to say good morning. God bless to all the barometer netters out there, and go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. And Brother Fred, you take care. And if anything, like a bad penny, I might turn up and do the same thing again tomorrow. Take care, my brother. This is AA8CT, turning it back to WA8KOC. 73s, and always good hearing you, Fred. Take care, and I am out.
Brother Craig, thanks for being here with us this morning. Always enjoy a little QSO with you. They're kind of short, but do appreciate you taking the time to get in here with us. You take good care of yourself and have a terrific Tuesday and try to stay cool. Stay out of the heat and the humidity. We'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning. 7-3. W8DEC. Good morning, Matt. Good to hear you aboard with us this morning. Everything okay on your end? WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. Here is 58 Delta Echo Charlie. Matt in the Mobile, just on my way to work at the fire station this morning. I've got 72 degrees in southern Ashtabula County, and we're coming in through the 147.015 repeater in Newberry, W8OKE. And repeater sounds great out here in Ashtabula County this morning. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of clouds, but hopefully the sun will burn some of that away today. We'll see what happens. Mother Nature might have a change of heart. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's all I got. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for letting me warm up the finals. And, final thought of the day. Better be seen than viewed. That's all I got. W8DEC, back to net.
Matt. Okay. Good thought of the day. Thanks for being in here with us. Don't work too hard. Our first responders, firefighters, police force, sheriff's department, state patrol, all the medical people, we really appreciate their services. So you understand you're recognized. Take good care of 7-3. We'll talk to you soon. KE8SFS, good morning. How are you, Mark? It's all yours.
Yeah, make this short. Don't know, okay, I don't know when the guy's going to come over and work on my car to get it started, but he's looking to come over sometime this week, right now, I'm just listening to you guys and from 9 o'clock or so is about the Diamond Transfer bus coming to pick me up and take me to the Queen Center. Hope they got a good lunch there today. But other than that, don't know Kane or anything. With that, I'll give it back to you, Fred. Here at the 8 Toaster.
Hey, Mark, thanks for getting in here with us this morning. I sincerely appreciate it. I hope that you have a terrific Tuesday and the guy gets out to take a look at your car right quickly here. We'll look forward to talking to you soon. Terrific Tuesday, 7-3. KD8SLG, just Nick. How you doing, buddy? It's all yours.
WAAKOC, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer Net is in 71 degrees down the farm this morning. Gary, AA8CS, will have the Club Net tonight at 8 o'clock, immediately preceded by Newsline. So everybody tune in. That's going to be Gary tonight. Gary's running the show tonight. 18 sleeps until field day. Sign-ups are on w8wky.org for specific time slots and spaces to play radio. So if you're making plans on coming out, sign up. Let Josh know you're going to be there. And a pro tip for everybody. This is for the NCOs out there. When you're checking in, please do not spell your name phonetically. If there are other call signs coming in, it just jumbles up with them. So, if we could do that, please. Fred, thanks, man. I'll see you on the net tonight, I hope. And I've been getting out on my bike a couple of times. It's been really fun. Thanks, Fred. Have a great day. KD8SLG, back to net control. 73, all y'all.
7-3 to you, Nick. Thanks for being in here with us. Good to hear you've getting out on the bike and getting some exercise. I went out last Friday with my friend down there. I went with Brian, KB8CLD. and we bicycled from here all the way up to Merriman Road, Cuyahoga Falls and back. It was a nice long ride, and felt good getting home. Really enjoyed it. Hope you're enjoying that as much. Take good care of yourself, 7-3. Thanks for the correction. Our list said Jerry when I looked at it this morning, but maybe they changed places. We'll hear Gary this evening. Thanks, Nick. Let me see. I guess I go to Casey at FQV, WA8 KOC. Morning, Mark.
Good morning, Fred. KCFQ. I was going to go through the 0 on the 5, but I think it's being a little noisy. Last night, me and Andy were on the 9-4 and was a little noisy. We don't know why they're being noisy, other than, like Andy said, maybe it's the contacts, the cables in the building. They need to be unplugged and plugged in again. I remembered back in the day when I worked at cable office, some of the channels would get a little dirty or whatever. The guys would go in and say, we have to go in and shake the baskets. They'd go into the head end and shake some of the equipment, the baskets. You know, they were in cards that were slid into a power supply rail. So you go in and just shake them around a little bit. But everything else is going good. Had a nice day yesterday. It was a little bit of a breeze, so it was nice. 89 degrees yesterday when I was mowing out there. I'm going to go back out and mow it again today, the other side of the driveway. So we'll send it back your way up, breeze shooters, this coming weekend. Plenty of activities to be had. So back it comes. KCFQE, yeah, interesting. There's so many projects people can be doing, so many hobbies they can do, and they all intertwine together. So, KCFQE.
Thanks for your check-in, Mark. You have a terrific Tuesday, and enjoy the grass cutting. 7-3, KJ5DIT. Matthew, good morning. Hopefully everything's well out in Arkadelphia. Over to you, WA8 KOC for the net.
Good morning. I have my littlest one right here before me. She's quietly playing. Got Daniel with me, and he did a quiet shower, which is odd, because he's usually at the top of his lungs. So it's been a wonderful morning so far. The sun is trying to get up. Looks like we might even have some sunshine. We'll be grateful for that. But it's going to be a beautiful day. You guys enjoy it too. Have a wonderful Tuesday. 73.
Thank you for your check-in, Matt. You take care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday. Enjoy the little ones. We'll talk to you soon. 7-3. I'm going to go to Andy and see if he'll talk to me now. And Christian, Brother Christian, you're going to be on deck. But AB8MO, WA8 KOC, will you talk to me now? Now he's going to play stubborn. AB8MO, WA8 KOC. Andy, are you there?
KDGW, checking in and out today, and the old man got a flu.
Pops, it sounded like you said you were in and out, and it sounded like you said you had the flu. I hope not. But I'll mark you in and out, and maybe I'll get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow morning. Always good hearing you, Pops. Give our best to Mama Fran as well, okay? KO6 POE. Brother Christian, you're next. Good morning.
W8KOC, Kilo Foxtrot 6, peace on Earth. Great hearing everyone this morning. Looking forward to the day. Haven't had a day off in 6 days. 7 days? I don't remember. So I'm going to enjoy this day, get a few things done, but also inject a few things that I want to do. And we've got the bunny rabbit situation is kind of under control because a pack of coyotes came through one night, and now there's only 2. So that seems like nature is taking care of itself in a reasonable manner. The big ones are gone, and the little ones are hopping around, getting in the way. Entertainment for the cat, nevertheless. Last night, something was outside my back window kicking around an empty tub, loud enough that I went out there with a flashlight to see what was going on. There used to be bird feed in there, so I don't know what it thought it was doing, but it was like playing soccer right outside my back window. In any case, everyone enjoy the day. 73. Brother Fred, back to you. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth.
Brother Christian, I hope that you have a terrific Tuesday. Yeah, the coyotes, they'll take anything they can get, and they are wicked, especially when they pack up. So hopefully a lot of your situation's curtailed there. And whatever was trying to get into the feeder last night, I don't know what it might be, but I'm sure it'll go away eventually. Take good care of yourself. Good hearing you, as always. Stay safe. 7-3. Let me call for Andy one more time. AB8MO, WA8KOC.
Okay. WA8KOC from AB8MO. Now I'm mobile. Worked out okay. I can't guarantee I'm going to wake up very, very early to try to check in. That's about the only way I can get in anymore. So I guess the early bird gets the worm. So it's a little muggy, not too bad. I imagine it's a lot more stickier down in Oklahoma in the land of K5CFY. So it's summer. What can I say? So good to hear everybody. 015 has had sizzleitis here for the last couple of days. It just kind of comes and goes. Most of the time it's fine, but I've always just kind of had this inherent issue, and usually it's when it's windy, but it's not windy, so I don't know what's causing it today. So hopefully I'm getting through the crackle without too much trouble. Try to do it again tomorrow. We'll see how well I fare. Thanks for picking up the net there, Fred, and I forgot. I was going to ask you something, and I don't remember what it was, so I guess it wasn't that important. Oh, I'll see if I can try to get in on the club net tonight. I'll be, if I travel to Canal Fulton, I'll be actually in range of the repeater for a change. So back to you there, Fred, WA8KOC from AB8MO Mobile, Burton Township.
Just a tad of crackling within the signal, but totally able to copy it, Andy, and thanks for checking in with us. I appreciate it. Whatever you do, you have a terrific Tuesday, and watch this heat and humidity. It's going to get pretty nasty, I think, this afternoon. And, the 015 machine, everybody else has been using it. Seems to have no problem today. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. 7-3, buddy. Take good care of yourself. KF8, GGM. Good morning, Matt. Good to hear you. Everything okay with you up in Lorraine? WA8KOC.
WA8KOC and the net. This is KF8GGM. Good morning, Fred. Good to hear you on the net, and thanks for checking me in. Yeah, man, doing well so far. 75 this morning and pretty humid. And they're saying we're going to get some thunderstorms this afternoon here. So can't wait to see that. But got the week off to a good start. Saw the 4014 Big Boy yesterday. Took the kids and their mom, and everybody had a good time. Tried to make an eyeball QSO with Dustin, KD8 EPC, but man, it was so crowded. I just gave up. But other than that, Fred and everyone on the net, as you said, it's a terrific Tuesday, and hope everyone has one. And the Lord willing, I'll be here to talk to you tomorrow morning, Fred. Back to you, KF8 GGM.
Matt, you're sounding darn good this morning. Yeah, got to watch the humidity and the heat later on today. It's actually muggy right now. It was when I got up at 5 o'clock, so. And that thing does draw a crowd. I'm telling you, we saw a ton of people over in Vermilion yesterday waiting for it. And, yeah, should be a good time, good rest of the day. Take darn good care of yourself, buddy. 7-3, and we'll talk to you soon. I do believe I've covered everybody that came in on the list this morning. If I miss somebody, they can re-identify for me. Otherwise, anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC. Whoever just tried to check in the repeater's identifier and static covered you up. Could you try again? Just not making it. We'll go on and we'll go back. Anyone else?
Please, Kathy, November 7, Victor Alpha, November. Mike, November Tango.
I'll be in and out.
KC1BQS, Paul.
Kilo Alpha 8, Mike, November Tango, Tom, short time.
Okay, Tom, I got you when you collided with N7VAN. N7VAN, Brian, did you say you were in and out?
Yeah, that's affirmative. Thank you.
Okay, so I've got K8MNT short time, KC1BQS. Anyone else for this round?
Charlie X-Ray Hotel, recheck.
KF8CXH, I didn't hear you before. We'll get right back to you. I'm going to get Tom in here so I don't miss him. N7VAN, Brian was in and out. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. K8MNT, WA8KOC.
WA8KOC, this is K8MNT. Good morning, Fred and everybody else. Well, we're starting off today with 73 degrees, about a 1 mile an hour wind out there. We've had 0.03 of an inch of rain. And let's see, the barometer's sitting at 30.11. Today's high is 81, cloudy with 59% chance of rain with possible thunderstorms this afternoon. Nothing else really going on. We had a real good time yesterday. Linda had a doctor's appointment about 1:30. And we got to the doctor's office, and the doctor had moved. So we got to talk to the receptionist there, and she set us up for an appointment for today, this afternoon. And I've got 2 appointments this morning. They're going to check out my battery and then check out the ticker itself. So we'll see what's going on there this morning. Other than that, things are going pretty good. We're going to try to make it to the 6-meter group breakfast this morning, but it's rather doubtful that we're going to get there. So that's about the way things stand right now. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. K8MNT returning. A woman... Excuse me. Wow. A woman got pulled over for speeding, and the officer says, "Ma'am, can I see your license?" She says, "I don't have one. It was revoked for drunk driving." Well, the officer's kind of stunned and says, "Well, can I see your registration for the car?" She said, "It's not mine. I stole it, and the owner's body is in the trunk." Well, the officer backs away, calls for backup. Soon the chief of police gets there. He approaches the car and says, "Ma'am, my officer says you have no license, stolen a car, and there's a body in the trunk." Well, the woman looks confused, hands him her valid license, a registration, and they check the trunk, it's empty. And the woman looks at him and says, "I bet that liar told you I was speeding too, didn't he?" And with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Tuesday morning super duper NCO, WA8KOC.
Tom, I've got to say, in today's world, you know, that was attempted humor, but in today's world, that could actually go on. Who knows? Hope you make the 6-meter group brunch, breakfast, lunch, whatever it is. I hope you get a thoroughly perfect checkup. Everything's good with the ticker and the battery, and just get a 100% positive checkup. And our best to Linda, and hopefully she has an easy time at the doctor as well. Give her our best if you would. 7-3. KF8CXH. John, you said you were recheck, but go ahead. It's all yours. And I'll have KC1 VQS Paul on deck.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's already 74 degrees when I got up this morning, and it's going to get even hotter quick. And it looks like this is an outside work day. I'll be up in a boom lift on top of a 60-foot tower doing some electrical work. So I'll just have to try to stay hydrated. Not a whole lot other than work going on here. I am having to move my office for the 4th time in the past year or so. So this will be interesting, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to have this radio in my new office. So I might have to be in, come checking in on the EchoLink or something. We'll see how that plays out. Anyway, I'll just say 73 to all. Stay hydrated. And have a good day. I'll turn this back over to Net Control. This is KF8CX8.
KF8CXH from WA8KOC in the net. All right, John, well, I do hope you are able to have a radio in the new office. Be careful up on the boom truck today. And EchoLink has always been pretty decent for me. So if you've got to use EchoLink, we'd be glad to hear you. 7-3, buddy. KC1 VQS. Good morning, Paul. How are things up in Enfield, Maine? You're sounding good this morning.
Yeah, good morning, Fred, and all the Barometer Netizens. We have 59 degrees, sunny, and it's almost 60. It's 59.6. And we're supposed to top out at 87 today, so this is going to be a summer day for sure. We had a busy kind of weekend. Sandra brought our daughter's dog home Thursday night to keep for the weekend. My daughter's husband took her to New York City for the weekend, which was her birthday present. They went to the to see Masquerade and I think the Metropolitan Opera. So that was a big deal for her. And yesterday was her actual birthday, so I took the dog back with dinner and everything. We all met up at their house and had a birthday dinner with her, so that was fun. Last week of school, yeah, right here. And I thought, well, I'm all done substituting for the year, but I got called in today, which I turned down. It was to proctor a high school science final. This is finals week in the high school. And I thought, no, I'm not going in for an hour or two. But I did accept one on Friday, which is a half a day. That's a little more worth it. And I'm going to proctor 2 high school history finals. And that should be it, I'm thinking, for the year. So I'm just as happy that I'm going to be done with that for a while. And I know I can always say no, but yeah, if I'm not doing anything, I might as well. And I figured that proctoring a final doesn't seem like too difficult a job. So I'll go and collect a little money and leave and just enjoy the rest of the day. So that will be good. I am glad to be back to a one-dog house. It was fun, but chaotic. And so looking forward to a few warm days this week. Anyway, Fred, thanks for taking my check-in, 7-3. I'm going to turn it back to you. This is KC1BQS.
Thanks for being here with us, Paul. Appreciate the check-in. Glad to hear from you. Congratulations to your daughter on a birthday that seems like it must have been really exciting for her. And do please give our best to Sandra. And God bless you for going in and taking a day or two right at the end of the year here to help out and to make sure things are covered. I know the school system must really appreciate you doing that. And I hope that the little Golden is behaving herself, and things are coming along good with the training. Take good care of yourself, 7-3, and we'll talk soon. That is the bottom of the list again. Anyone else for the Barometer Net, WA8KOC?
WAGXX, mobile in and out. Have a great one, Fred.
John, mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8, VOX Scott in Vermilion.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, N8, BAY, Ralph and Stowe, in and out this morning, Fred.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry down in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8 ERZ.
Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh Mobile.
All right, I'm going to pick it up there. We had a collision, and it started off with Tom, WAHXX, in and out. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. I heard John, KE8UIB. I'm assuming Ms. Loria is with him. And at that point, there was a collision. It almost sounded like Joe's voice, NHJKO. Was that, am I correct in that?
NHJKO here, absolutely correct. I'm on the HT, not the normal setup.
All right, I thought I heard your voice, Joe. I'm going to get out of here so I miss some mobiles. KE8UIB and probably KF8DTP. This is WA8KOC. Good morning, folks. How's the drive going? Good to hear you.
WAAAKOC from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Fred and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Fred and everybody on the net. Happy Tuesday. Super Tuesday for us.
All right, you guys, and with that being said, the club net's tonight. The club net is tonight. Oh, man, I tongue-tied myself. How about that for a Tuesday morning, you guys? We are trucking along here, though, Fred, and we are at the end of Greentown, the start of Hartville here, so we'll be to work here in probably the next 10 minutes or so. Just ready to get the work day started and start working toward that 4:30 shuffle. So, hey, that's how that's going to go. So with that, you guys, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. We are living the $5 dream a nickel at a time. 7-3, guys. Thanks for that, Fred.
John and Lori, I love the unison. It's great. Thank you both for checking in with us this morning. Pardon me. Hopefully I just didn't double with somebody. Yeah, thank you folks for checking in this morning. Careful on the rest of your drive. Careful living your $5 dream a nickel at a time in unison, and we will look forward to talking to you folks soon. Always good to hear from you. W8HRF, Josh was mobile also. Good morning, Josh. How are you, pal?
WA8KOC, W8HRF. Good morning, Fred. Good to hear you. Hope you're having a good week. I don't know, Fred. We might break down and turn the air conditioning on. We've been good so far. We've been able to keep it off, but with the humidity coming, we'll have to see what happens. But anyways, Lucy took Betty and Will to go see Big Boy 4014 yesterday, so I'm kind of jealous. I had to work, but they got to see the train over in Euclid. Excuse me. And it pulled up, and it just so happened to blow the whistle right in front of them. And Betty and Will just burst into tears. I feel so bad. They, like Lucy was saying, they were just terrified to the core. And I feel so bad. Like she tried to make sure that they were up in front, so they were only about 4 rows of people back when it showed up. It's just this massive steam locomotive pulling in, and so she tried to get them calmed down. But now when I asked Betty about it, she's like, "We got to see a really big train." So I guess it turned out to be a positive memory. Hopefully she'll remember it. At 3 years old, I imagine she's got quite a few memories that she'll be able to remember when she's older. So anyways, there you go. That's my story for the day. It put a smile on my face. I don't like to see her scared or the kids scared, but it's the way it goes. And hopefully they remember it. Anyways, thank you, Nick, for doing the field day announcement. I won't belabor that too much. I'm on my radio. You mentioned the sign-up star on the website. I'd also like to throw in, I know a lot of people don't want to sign up because they don't want to take spots from other folks, but I just want to remind everybody that's how we end up with nobody operating. So don't be afraid to sign up. Don't be afraid to throw your hat in the ring. If you're a little nervous about getting on HF, there will be plenty of folks there. We're going to have go-to coaches helping get new folks or folks who aren't on HF a lot, get them on the air. So it should be a really good time. Don't be afraid to sign up. We're looking forward to field day in 18 sleeps. So, all right, Fred, hope you have a wonderful week. We'll catch you tomorrow. WA8KOC, W8HRF, 7-3 all.
Josh, really good to hear from you this morning, and thank you for all the great preparations you're performing for field day and all the other actual operating events that you take care of. And I'm sure that we've got some great people, friendly, intelligent, and helpful people in Silvercreek, and I'm sure that anybody that signs up to operate HF, even though they're not licensed, they'd find it intriguing, enjoyable, a great learning experience, and they'd have a lot of fun doing it. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Take care. 7-3, and we'll talk soon. That does it for the mobiles. KE8VOX. Scotty, I was out on the lake yesterday morning. We got out. I think we started fishing at 7:30, and at 9:10 a.m., we had our 3-man limit. And it was a beautiful day. And with an east-southeast wind, I couldn't believe we did that well. But those fish are really, really fat, and they must be eating real well. Hopefully you're doing well with the house. Over to you, WA8KOC here.
Good morning, Fred. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX. Skied up here on the shores of Lake Erie, Vermilion, Ohio. Well, I'm glad you guys limited it out there, Fred. Yeah, usually, like they say, when they're out of the east, the fish bite the least. But I think this group of walleye that they're catching hands over fist up here is from the class of 2003. So they had a massive spawn that year, and that's what they're saying why the fishing is so good this year. But hey, as long as you're out enjoying the day and catching fish, it just don't get no better. But we're already starting out at 75.9 degrees. No rain for the last 2 days, and the barometer's holding steady at 29.85. And just about like yesterday, there ain't a whole lot of wind out here, 3 miles an hour, but it did switch out of the south. So the lake's calm, less than a foot waves on it, and the lake temperature went up a whole degree overnight. It's up to 64.9 degrees now. And yeah, I went out and seen Big Boy go by, and holy Toledo, the traffic on some of these country roads out here had more traffic in one day than they have in months of travel time there. It was pretty busy out here with traffic and people not knowing where they're going because they're on country roads and township roads and all that jazz. But had a good spot, front row. The thing is huge. And that's all I got to say about it. It's just huge. And, well, it's Tuesday, family lunch day, so looking forward to that. And that's pretty much it, Fred. Thanks for doing the net, and thanks for getting me in. This is KE8VOX, sending it back to net control.
W8WKY. Scott, it's great to hear from you. Thanks for checking in with us. Enjoy the family lunch today. My very best to you and your family. I know you really enjoyed that. And hopefully the home is just about ready for you to starting to move stuff in. And, yeah, just make it a terrific Tuesday. Yesterday was perfect. Third time I've been out with my pal, and we've limited out each time. And he's got 366 walleye so far this year with the people that have been out with him. It's amazing. And they just keep coming. It was fun, more fun jigging than trolling, I got to say that. Take good care of yourself, 7-3, and I'll look forward to talking to you tomorrow morning if you have time. N8BAY, Ralph and Stowe was over in and out. Ralph, still listening, have a good one. KF8ERZ, good morning, Terry. It's great to hear from you. I hope you're having a nice day down there, start to the day in Ellenboro. I'm going to throw it over to you, WA8KOC for the net.
Good morning, Fred, and everybody on the net. This is KF8ERZ. Thank you for taking my check-in. Everything's going good here in West Virginia. Looking like maybe get some much-needed rain this afternoon, so the garden will appreciate that. Got my clear node hooked up and running, and I just want to say a special thanks to you and Nick and Gary and Rod and everybody that gave me input and advice on that. Is very, very much appreciated, and I am very pleased with it. It runs flawlessly, easy to operate, easy to configure, and definitely has a good clear audio. So thank you all so much for that. You guys are just some of the most wonderful, helpful people that there is in amateur radio, and I'm greatly honored to be part of your nets. So anyway, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Looking forward to checking in again tomorrow, and maybe make the club net tonight. So with that, I'll just hand it back to net control. Say 73s, and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
KF8ERZ, WA8KOC. Terry, thanks for checking in with me this morning. I do sincerely appreciate it. They would really enjoy having you on the club net this evening. It'll be our past president, Gary, AA8CS, at the helm. And, yeah, these people in Silvercreek, they are very helpful, friendly, and try and help people learn, and wealth of information. You take good care of yourself. Have a terrific Tuesday, and we'll talk soon, 7-3. NHJKO, Joe, good morning. Thanks for being here this morning. Over to you.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is NHJKO. Boy, I cannot believe that we've got 75 degrees already here in Willoughby, and it's not even 8 a.m. Humidity is 65%. However, I'm expecting that to rise. And just 15 minutes ago, we had a sudden burst of rain, and just as quickly as it came, it left. But yeah, a little beat this morning. We were over at the Lake County History Center waiting to see the big boy pass, and all I can say is we were back where we were supposed to be, and it was still a fabulous view to see it roll by. Reminds me, oddly enough, when I saw it, it reminded me of the Allegheny locomotive that's up at the Henry Ford Museum up in Dearborn. Maybe just because it's so massive. But it was an interesting day yesterday, and glad we saw it. So today it's back to regular business, and I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless you all, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
Okay, Joe, thank you for being here with us this morning. I appreciate the chance to say good morning to you. And, the people over in Vermilion, when we went through there after getting off the lake yesterday, they were stacked up. They had chairs, cameras. People were walking down the tracks from the intersection that we crossed. I mean, it was pretty unbelievable, and I guess it's a sight to behold. But whatever you do, have a terrific Tuesday. Try and stay cool. The heat plus the humidity is going to be pretty miserable for the folks that have to be out in it. And we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3, pal. That's the bottom of my list so far. I don't think I've missed anybody. Anybody else for the Barometer Net? This is WA8KOC. I'll be glad to take your check-in.
N8MKO Mobile, November 8, Mike Kilo Romeo Mobile, checking in and out. Good morning.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AB8MO, recheck.
KD8SLG with a recheck, please.
Before I forget them, I'm going to mark them down on my list, but before I get them, I'm going to take the rechecks first. AB8MO, WA8KOC.
All right. Well, I've got all three modes this morning. Got on the repeater, got on my Node on Allstar, and now I'm on Echo Stink. Yeah, I was just going to mention, I must have had my head under a rock. I did not know about the big boy locomotive until a few days ago. So I was meeting with a friend of mine for a birthday party. He's another ham, and he's like, "So you're going to go see Big Boy?" And I thought he was talking about the restaurant. I'm like, "Well, I haven't been to a Big Boy in a long time. You know, I think there are only a couple around." And I was talking about the restaurant. He's talking about the locomotive, and it finally clicked that it was not the restaurant. So once I figured out it was a locomotive, I was like, okay, now I'm on the same page. But from what I saw, let's see, my brother and his family live in Madison, so they were able to at least see the train rolling by through Madison on its way up to Conneaut. And my sister-in-law, who loves to take pictures and video, cell phone video, grabbed a picture of that thing rolling through Madison. So it was quite the sight to see from what I could tell. It was a little grainy because it was cell phone video, but it was pretty amazing. Yeah, and it actually whistled too. Yeah, that distinctive whistle you get that you just don't get from a diesel. That's all I got. Just thought I'd throw that in there. I thought he was talking about Big Boy Restaurant. I don't know if things even still around anymore. Back to you there, Fred. WA8KOC from AB8MO.
Andy, we can all be in error. When I talk about Big Boy, I talk about manners. I don't call it Big Boy. And they go, manners? Well, back in Elyria, back in the 60s, 50s, that's what it used to be called, Manners Big Boy, not Bob's Big Boy. So they kind of raise their eyes at me and wonder which drug I'm participating with. Take care, Andy, 7-3. KD8SLG, just Nick. Take it away, buddy.
This is KD8SLG returning. I remember Bob's Big Boy. I wanted to jump in and say good morning to Terry, KF8ERZ, down in Whiskey Run. I noticed on the dashboard this morning his configuration was a little bit different. Glad to hear about his new toy, and it sounds absolutely fabulous. Thanks, Fred. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
Hopefully Terry's listening and he heard your commentary, Nick. Thank you, and thank you to everybody in Silvercreek who are kind enough and helpful with these people having questions and getting them answered, and even assisting in getting them on the right track physically. Take good care of yourself, Nick. 73. NAMKR, John from over in Ellet. He was mobile in and out. John, if you're still listening, have a good one. That's the bottom of the list. Anyone else? I am still here, WA8KOC. We are just about at the top of the hour, so I'll take this opportunity to recognize this once again as Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. This is Northeast Ohio's premier drive time net, and we're here Monday through Saturday, starting at 7, going till whenever. Monday is covered by Dave, NTAD. I take Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursdays and Fridays are covered by Gary, AA8CS. Saturdays are covered by NAWB Stefan, K8PMI, or Vice President Phil, or a net control operator to be announced. Many times it's Rod, W8JAX, and it's just a fun time to be had by all. So hopefully more and more people join in, more and more people get licensed, and that's not very difficult at all, folks. It just takes the minuscule amount of effort, and you can join us, our motley crew. Anyone else for the Barometer Net? John, NAMKR, was number 33 on the list this morning.
KE8VOX recheck.
Go ahead, Scotty.
I just wanted to jump in here real quick, pop in. Yeah, I remember the Manners Big Boy. They had one in Vermilion that closed many years ago. But if Andy's still listening and he heads out west here a little ways, Port Clinton has a Frisch's Big Boy, and Fremont also has a Big Boy. So there's that. That gives you a great reason to come out west there. Besides the great weather in the lake, but one thing about Big Boy is I've eaten at them from here to Georgia, and pretty much that Big Boy sandwich burger. They taste the same, any one you go to. K8VOX. Thanks there, Fred.
More than welcome, Scott. And, yeah, I think that was probably that and the Whoppers back in the early 60s were my sandwich of choice because they actually tasted really good. Fresh vegetables, the meat tasted different. It's funny how they all taste today. But I think Rockney's has a burger, and it's the closest thing I've tasted to Big Boy so far. Maybe they tried to copy it, actual copy, but yeah, there you go. Take care, Scott. Thanks for the recheck, 7-3. Thank everybody for their check-ins and rechecks. I'm going to go ahead and make this last call because I haven't heard from some of our regulars yet, but I know that Kerry is probably wanting to get in here and out so we can get out of Z-Trike before the heat and humidity blend together and make it miserable. Anyone else for the Barometer Net?
So, Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8, LA, back in Dalton, mobile.
KB8LJ in and out.
Echo 8, Juliet Papa, Quebec, KE8 JPQ. Good morning, brother Fred. It's Chris, mobile. I'm going to be in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, H8, BZA, Eric Ian Strongville.
All right, right, I copied KF8ELA. Zach, I'm going to be right back to you. Your mobile. I did copy Chuck, KB8LJ. Chuck, thanks for checking in. I got you marked in and out. Appreciate your presence. And Brother Chris, KE8JPQ, I've got you marked in and out also. Thanks for taking the time to check in, buddy. And you take good care of yourself. All of you have a terrific Tuesday. Eric winds up this portion of the list at KE8VZA at number 37. Zach, good morning. Take it away. It's all yours. KF8ELA, WA8KOC.
WA8KOC and the net. Good morning, everyone. This is KF8ELA. Hey, hopefully I was sounding okay on that check-in. Got the new radio in the car and was still on low power. And I'm sitting here at the coffee shop right next to a giant billboard and probably going to get washed out. So I'll keep it short and just say good morning to everyone. Hope everyone has a great day, and we'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
Zach, you're sounding darn good. Not a problem at all. Thank you for taking the time to check in with us. Hopefully you're going to have a terrific Tuesday on your end. Whatever you do, try and stay cool. It's going to be a hot, humid one. We'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. 7-3. KE8VZA, Eric. Hey, buddy. How are you?
WA8KOC in the group team. Here, doing well, Fred. I hope everyone else is too. Good to hear everybody. I've been listening to the net since it started, and getting ready for work here. Gonna head out the door in a little bit and go down to the Big W, and hopefully I'll be able to successfully earn another nickel today. Did not see Big Boy. Saw some video. Dustin KE8 posted some video on Facebook. It was really interesting. I'm sure the trains, the event just seems way bigger in person than the pictures and video can show it, but impressive nonetheless. What else? That's about all I have for today. I was about 74 degrees when I got up, and it seems to be climbing steadily. It's going to be a warm one today. So anyway, KE8VZA, everybody have a great day. Back to you, Fred.
Eric, total copy from me here, but you are sounding different this morning. Hopefully everything is well on your end, as you say, and hopefully you'll have a good day at the Big W. Don't put out too much effort and make yourself miserable. And whatever you do, we'll look forward to talking to you in the near future. Just try and stay cool today, buddy. 7-3. Eric was number 37 on the list. I'll make this last call. True last call for the Barometer Net this morning, folks. WA8KOC. Alrighty then, hearing nobody else willing to come in and chime in with us, Carrie, W8CTM, the infamous closer for our Barometer Net. Morning, Carrie. I hope you're having a terrific Tuesday so far. And with all this moisture, these lakes around here, humidity today is probably going to be pretty miserable. Over to you. Good morning, and how are you? And thanks for being our closer.
Good morning, Fred, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this terrific Tuesday morning. Well, Fred, you're right about the humidity. Boy, it just felt wet out there yesterday. I'm not a fan of this humid, hot weather, but it is what it is, and it is summertime. And yeah, I had my e-trike out yesterday, and three times I took it out, so it was a busy day. Almost ready to turn over 2,800 miles, and I've had it 2 years now, and in about a week or so, it'll be starting my third year that I've owned it. So it's been fun, and I've really enjoyed it. Anyway, probably I know that I'll be out riding it today to turn over 2,800 miles. So that's kept me moving for the last couple of years, that's for sure. It's been a lot of fun, and got to meet a lot of people that I would have never met before because just riding around, you know, people on all the residential streets, I'm always meeting people that are walking their dogs or just out walking or out working in their yard or whatever. They stop me, and we get a lot of conversation. Nice thing about a trike, I don't even have to put my feet on the ground. It's just like sitting on a bar stool. It's just a lot of fun. Anyway, hope everybody has a terrific Tuesday out there, and stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's a good thing to do every day, and put a smile on somebody's face, and just enjoy. Anyway, that's all I have, Fred. 73, everybody, and I'll turn it back to you there to close it up, and boy, this is about the earliest we've closed the net up in a while. It seems like. I know usually they run a little later than this, but well, maybe everybody's getting out there, and I don't know if we're going to get some rain today or not, but probably will this afternoon with all the humidity and everything. But it'll be what it'll be. Everybody have a great one, a great Tuesday, and the rest of the week as well for everybody. 73 all, and back to you there, Fred, WAKOC, to take it. And just everybody enjoy.
Carrie, as you were speaking, I got a text from Brian, KZ8BLD. I proxied him on the list via text. That would make you number 39 this morning, Carrie. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your loyalty and being our closer. Thank you for suggesting we perform a random act of kindness for others to make everybody's life more pleasant. And, buddy, you take good care of yourself. And in the heat and humidity high points of the day, I would suggest maybe just not being on the trike and staying inside and enjoying the AC. Because from what I understand, the next couple days are going to be a little muggy. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you to all of the Barometer Net netizens that have checked in with us this morning. Each and every morning, all of us net control operators sincerely appreciate hearing from everybody. And I hope that everybody that checked in this morning enjoyed themselves as much as I did. I'm going to say, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling, God bless, and stay cool, whatever you do. Those listening on scanners, Broadcastify, or other devices, if you'd like to get a license to come and join us, you can go to wawky.org. That is the club's website. Under the far right education tab, you can drop down and find scheduled VE test sessions. They're headed up by Stefan, NAWB, who's a wonderful gentleman. The team he's assembled as a VE team do a fabulous job on making everybody feel welcomed, secure, and getting them tested so they can submit for their licenses. And taking a quick pause for time. We've come to a short end on the net this morning, but it was much appreciated. I'd like to thank the originators of this net, Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy WBHATW, and Tom, K8DSD. 36-plus years ago, they started this thing off, and we are continuing on, enjoying it, and we will continue to do so for quite a long time, I am sure. And the Net Control Emeritus is Ron, KD8CVS. He operated this net all by himself Monday through Saturday for multiple years. So with that, I'll go ahead and return the repeater back to normal amateur use at the hour of 8:12 a.m. with 39 check-ins. This is WA8KOC wishing everybody a terrific Tuesday. Don't forget the club net this evening, starting at 8 p.m. AA8CS will be the net control operator. And if you'd like to know what's going on in the world of amateur radio, 1/2 hour prior to our net starting, amateur radio preamps our net, amateur radio newsline, and it's quite informative. With that, WA8KOC is clear.
88SLG. Portable. Listening on the 39.
What up, Nick? KE8VOX.
Hey, Scott. Good morning, man. How you doing? Hey, you happened to call last night just as food was, call out on the radio last night just as food was being delivered. Good to hear you today, man. What are you up to?
W8WKY.
Waiting for my Node ID. Not a whole lot. Family lunch day, so I usually take it a little bit easier on a Tuesday and whatnot. And just sitting here right now watching a condensed version of the Cleveland Indians game yesterday, and that's pretty much it. Just taking it easy today. I got a little hungry there talking about the big boy sandwiches, though. Those are pretty doggone good.
Yeah, Big Boy is an American favorite. Serving American stuff. There was one right down the street from me when I was a kid. It was considered the restaurant, you know. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm doing a few things outside before it gets stupid hot, and moving some stuff around and watering a couple of the flowers, even though it's about to start raining. Doing some deadheading on what do you call those? The flower baskets. Getting the dead ones off so the fresh ones can come in. Important stuff out here this morning.
Yeah, I try to stay away from that important stuff. Not much into gardening, and over at the new house, setting up the landscaping. The way we're setting it up is to make the easiest way we can make it for mowing. So there's no sharp angles or no need for reverse and all that jazz, or pulling the push mower back and forth. So the older I get, the easier I try to make it, and gardening's a lot of work. So trying to put that away and not have to do it anymore. K8VOX.
Well, Audrey puts the stuff out, and then I kind of gotta put water on it and keep it alive, or she'll get angry. And well, I put the hanging baskets where I can easily reach them to do what I gotta do to keep them going, and just keep everybody happy. Plus, if I roll out the hose to do the watering, then I leave it out so I can wash the cars later.
I hear that. Making them happy. That's one thing when I was married, heard that quite a bit. A happy wife, happy life, and I don't know if that's true or not, but I know the last gardening I did was for the ex-wife, and holy Toledo. She definitely did the easy part, but it was worth it at the end. Nothing like fresh vegetables and pretty flowers. The aroma that some of them flowers put out are pretty amazing. Nothing like drinking coffee and smelling. Well, I guess you could say roses, but she didn't have roses. She had flowers. I don't even know what they were called. Some big fancy name, but yeah, it's all good. Only bad thing is, like days like today, with the humidity getting up there so quick and so hot, so fast, it's just hard to get up and start doing anything when you walk out and feel like you're walking into a sauna.
why I try to get out at 6 o'clock when it's still kind of almost dark. Still kind of cool. And as far as that happy wife, happy life thing goes, I don't have a clue. I'm a middle-aged man-child who made it this far. My observation has been it's not so much making happy, but keeping from being unhappy. It's kind of a negative, isn't it? Oh, well. All right, man. I'm going to get back at it. See if I can't make a few bucks today. Good talking to you, Scott. K8VOX, KD8SLG. I'll be clear on yours, Scott.
Alrighty there, Nick. Great talking to you. Haven't talked much as far as rag chilling, but great talking to you as always, and hopefully I'll catch you on the club net tonight. I can stay up that late, but have a great day, and don't overdo it. High temperatures get to you fast. This is K8VOX, and I'm clear with KD8SLG.
SLG, this is KE8QFT. Howdy, if you're still out there.
Good morning, Uncle Fred. Caught me changing radios. I heard you when I got inside. How you doing, buddy? I got a minute. Just a minute. What are you up to? Did you go see the big train yesterday?
Negatory on the big train, huh? Oh boy, maybe next time she comes through here. Oh, I think in July. I just want to say howdy. I'm usually not up this early. I was going to make a rare appearance on the net, but it's over apparently. Yeah, so I just wanted to say, hey, that's about it. And, yeah, try to stay warm, Try to stay warm. Have a good day. KAQFA.
Yeah, Barometer Net was a little late this morning. Fred shut it down, I don't know, maybe 10, 12, 15 minutes ago. Good to hear you, Fred. And you're up, you might as well make something of the day. Don't forget the Club Net tonight. We'll see you there. K8QFT, this is KD8SLG. I'm clear.
73, Nick. We're clear here.
AA8CT, are you listening, Craig? W8TD.
W8TD, this is not Craig. This is KD8SLG. But it looks like you're working on something for Craig there. You got a node for him?
Yeah, apparently it's working. Sort of working. I'm unable to get Supermon to connect to it. I don't know why that is. It seems to be operating otherwise.
Yeah, I hear some artifacts in there, some kind of AC hum or walkie-talkie overdrive or something, a little bit of a zzz, but that's outside the box. Inside the box, let me think. Dude, I've read so much on super monitor stuff, and I can't help you. I don't know. Is it running ham VoIP or ASL3?
W8WKY.
Yes, it's an old install. It's ham VoIP. I should just wipe it and start over with something a little more current. I'm just trying to patch an old setup for his use. I didn't keep a good list of all the different parameters that you have to go in and edit. So it took me a while to to find them all. There appears to be one file missing that has to do with Supermon. I need to look in another unit and look at that file so I can dupe it.
Good hunting with that, man. Good hunting with that. And this is why I steer everybody towards the overly priced clear node, because Jerry Philbin does all that stuff for everybody before they get it. All right, man. Well, it's sounding okay. Good luck on getting Supermon working there. And Craig should buy you a dinner. So there. I got to run, John. I'll talk to you later on. WATD, KD8SLG. I'll be clear on yours.
Yeah, thanks for coming back. And I haven't listened to it yet, so I don't remember whether I turned on or turned off preemphasis and deemphasis and PL filters and all those audio parameters. So it's possible that it could be made to sound better once it's working. KD8SLG. Have a day. Stay out of the lightning. WATD.
The audio sounds good. I wouldn't start playing around with that stuff at all. I haven't heard anything that would make me change my mind on that, on the audio part. So there. Take it easy, John. KD8SLG clear.